in the back half of the split. It has been played by Leave once. It's the first Sivir game for 1xN. So ThunderTalk may be trying to take something new onto the stage before we end up in playoffs.
We wait for Sivir to get to our big power later on, as this Dragon does get started up by NIP. Good call out by you. So MB is going to just
shocked.
Zhao
I'm shocked that ThunderTalk were even thinking about doing that one. I want to see Aki actually like walk down the river and fish. He's waiting to see if he can kill solo kill, but Hoya. I think that this is late. I think that was a waste of time for me. There's no way that Hoya is going to put himself at risk. And of course, it's going to be 2 grubs secured by ThunderTalk. I think if Aki showed earlier, might have been able to like flip a 2-for-1 in favor of NIP.
Oh wait, hold on. We're going to go for a dive here. All right, there is almost no wave, but Feather will pop his ultimate. We don't need flash for this play on Zhao Hongren, as 1xN will be able to pick up first blood. Yeah, a little bit rough stuff there from 1xN, forced to burn that cleanse as we see Feather moving down here to make a play on the Leave. Nice flash from Leave there. Gonna drop the equalizer right on his head. That is good damage coming down. Put that Varus on a spit roast. Can be. And right now, I mean, I'm looking at this mid-jungle duo of NIP, 12 minutes in, haven't done a damn thing. And Leave, listen, doesn't matter if you got Ghost, even if it's on cooldown. You will get healed, though, as the turnaround was quick. PP God and Aki were able to take down Hoya.
To NIP now. How much can they get in that top side? As we are 12 minutes in, NIP have abandoned this one. It's going to be at least a plate going over to Satab with the grub advantage. As both Solo Kill and Leave are heading to that top lane. Okay, yeah, we're going to sort things out here.
First turret here. Satab and Zhao Hongren will be able to pick those up.
Oh, we didn't
see Feather move all the way in onto Solo Kill here. Knockup coming through with the Cyclone. Satab, though, can't really get close. Trying desperately. Exhaust down to Zhao Hongren. Solo Kill putting out a lot of damage, and he finds the kill. Satab forced to flash out, but a great job by Solo Kill.
At the moment, Rift Arrow being started here by ThunderTalk, and Aki. That vision of that brush.
All right. See if he gets interrupted, and he does. Feather's going to go in. Nice equalizer coming down. Feather going to tank up a lot of the damage. Now they're going to look for PP God as Hoya Ghosts on top of him.
Good ult.
Teleport coming in on the backside. Yeah, that was a nice ultimate. Looked over at Satab as the perfect execution comes down to get the kill onto Aki. A 1-for-0 here. This Dragon is still really healthy. Satab looking to mark Solo Kill over on the side as they will begin their own 1v1. NIP looks for a way into this pit. Feather with a huge 3-man knockup, and they put NIP in the bounce house. Down goes Aki, down goes Doinby, and down goes this Dragon.
This setup's just not in NIP's favor, and we're not seeing Aki pull the trigger on anyone. Like, if you're playing Viari, and you're not able to play off each other or set each other up, you are so nerfed. The fact that Feather was not only able to pull the trigger, but find an engage like that. Limited amount of games that ThunderTalk's actually been able to play and win. That was a really good setup by Feather and a really good play by ThunderTalk to find that fight win.
Very, very snappy, and you touched on it a moment.
Now,
yeah, that's a game-winning play for sure.
Yeah, Otacon going to try and baptize them with a nice little buff on takedowns.
All right, nice mark there by Feather to keep Aki out. Otacon goes over to ThunderTalk, but what is the fight? And it looks like it's all NIP here as they're able to pick off 2. Doinby with 2 more charges. Not going to be able to find anything more, but Aki and Leave are certainly going to look for more. Hoya's going to stay. Flash ultimate used, and 1xN is cooked.
There we
go. NIP starting for the comeback here. Good charm into handshake as they're 5-man diving. PP God will give his life, but that is so worth for NIP.
Yeah, well done there by NIP. They actually get a fight with good conditions. They're able to capitalize. Shout out to Aki. Did find the smite to get the spell shield off as he connected with a cease and assist. Now Satab trying to connect himself.
Uh-oh. Solo kill. Just getting solo killed. It's a continuation of the 1v1.
All right.
1xN really.
Look at Satab.
Oh, Satab is just going to kill solo kill here. Even with the ward down. Actually, we'll see. As now, Leave is in position to be able to help out on Satab. Meanwhile, Aki getting in there, but he can't secure the objective, and he goes down. Solo kill over on the other side. Goes down. Feather, not quite landing the same one he did last time, but Zhao Hongren, once in, he'll Cyclone and then spin out. Now Doinby on the chase here. He's got 2 more charges left of his ultimate. Charm not going to land. Ends up just being another 1-for-0 in favor of ThunderTalk, and they get the objective.
Yeah, how attackable Akali is here, because it's, you got to believe it's just going to be Shroud into having enough HP to get out.
Okay. All right, they layer everything really well. Satab just stepped up a little bit too far.
Oh!
Nice job there by Aki. Wow, what a prediction. And they are able to kill the Akali on the side lane.
I was a little bit concerned because the Charm and the Cease and Assist, they weren't chained up well. It was like they were layered a little bit, but Aki has to hoof it over here. Might use this to bait, though. Leaves in trouble.
Yeah, leave. Oh, he failed! Oh, no! Xiaohongren, and now they're going to try to turn on the solo kill. Leave misses ultimate, but he still gets engaged on the backside. Doinby going to try to peel. Meanwhile, solo kill going so deep, unable to kill Hoya. It has to dash back. Second time in, but what a charm! What a charm to shut down Xiaohongren! Warping, and maybe put it back into the side of ThunderTalk, and now he has no flash, but solo kill winning the 2v1. He ends up going 1-for-1 in it, but you will take that every day of the week.
Hey, I've got to say, this Gwen's starting to get pretty big. And we aren't at the point yet where Sivir's breaking this game, Yanni. Also, it is a world that, you know, with Varus, with Renata, yes, Sivir has an IE, but there is a real world where NIP can actually burn through the Sivir. Of course, Gwen has some unique ways to play defense, too, with that miss.
Quickly. They haven't started it up yet either. Doinby over to the side lands a nice little charm there, but not too much the rest of NIP can really do. Yeah, I'm quite surprised by that, too.
I am very surprised. I like how NIP is playing this. They're pretty much just daring ThunderTalk to start the Baron. That's everyone wearing that one. And Xiaohongren is, unfortunately...
He's dead.
Yeah, this has been...
There's not much more you can say.
It's been two pretty big oopsies from Xiaohongren. And again, player that was not expected to play at the LPL level. The developmental jungler for ThunderTalk in the LDL. Between the W not getting over the wall and getting caught out in a pretty bad spot there. Not playing to his strong side of the map. Well, that's just Smite off the board of the free Baron for NIP.
All right, it looks like ThunderTalk might want to fight this one. Doinby not going to be able to land the charm. Decent equalizer as Hoya is overheated and going in and dealing a bunch of damage. And two members are golden, avoiding the ultimate. Big knock up there from Feather. And this is going to be an ace. It's a quadra kill for Sivir. The question is, can they actually find solo kill? And they will. ThunderTalk with an amazing fight.
Huge win, wipe the Baron off the map, and that's going to be an inhibitor down.
Yeah, and the two Zonias to avoid of the hostile takeover, right? It just meant that NIP, they had nobody to hit. And by the time they came back up, they were just all dead. It was easy pickings.
That was, I was not expecting that one. I want to replay that fight as 1xN. Again, the carry that was the second team All-Pro in Split 1.
And be able to pick off Xiaohongren very, very often. Uh-oh, teleport coming from behind. Could be cooked. Aki going to be able to get onto 1xN. He's going to use a spell shield. It's going to be knocked off too. The cleanse, but he's dead. Solo kill coming in from behind, doing a lot of damage to Feather over on the backside. They're ripping apart this backline. Leave is bleeding out, and he goes down. 3v3. Satab trying to get out. He goes back in. Good damage, but solo kill's gone golden. Hoya once back in is burning them alive. Aki will be in stasis, and now Xiaohongren and Hoya trying to do their thing. The charm is out. The damage is not quite there. It's the Doinby Drain tank in the 1v1, but Hoya is the last man standing. Quadra kill for the ThunderTalk top laner.
He cannot end.
Yeah, no, this was an ill-advised move, Hoya.
I think that if he's able to base and maybe TP back for the Dragon, I mean, keep in mind, this is Dragon's soul for NIP, a Mountain Soul at that. One of the strongest souls you can find in the game. Lost. We got to get back to live, though, because this Dragon, it's Satab with the Banshees now on the flank.
Equalizer, good damage. Oh, goodness, this is a disaster. Leave mispositioning, as usual, goes down. Xiaohongren on the backside. It's a double kill for the Sivir. Aki will be able to at least kill him on the backside, but ThunderTalk absolutely run over NIP.
I think that just might be it. We're dropping the Dragon. We're heading for the base, and yeah, that hostile takeover from PP God in that last fight, I feel like that was really costly. If he saves that again, it could have been a wipe for NIP and a Mountain Soul at that. Instead, they come back in the fight. Hoya capitalizes. Beautiful from him, as that equalizer made the fight so easy for ThunderTalk, who had their flashes up this time around, and are going to cash in against NIP.
Going to be in the 3v1, couldn't kill the minions. He will fall. Aki is here, but the Nexus is exposed. Aki is no longer here, and ThunderTalk take game 1. I think people still remember what Faker was able to do at Worlds, right? And that is some of the craziest Sylas play, stealing the Rakan ultimate and using it and making that big play a little bit longer. But if Nefiri just elects to farm up here, This is very difficult for ThunderTalk because it does allow solo kill a lot of free time upstairs to be just fine, right?
Uh-oh. All eyes on mid. Satab, don't. Oh, you. That's the wrong timer to hit the turret.
All right, he flashes away, but Doinby will chase after him, and first blood will go to Aki.
Yeah.
Oof.
That is the timer where in a really volatile mid lane matchup, you got to be wary. Of course, no ward for Satab. I just think that approaching and hitting the turret there is kind of tough. That the dip down, the fog down got him out of that timer.
Satab continuing to throw rocks at Doinby, taking him down to about half HP. As Doinby has stolen the Talia ultimate. Keep an eye out for that one.
That's a good dragon take. I was pleasantly surprised by that one. They got solo kills TP out and were able to take that dragon for free. Reverted back to Shelly and Kelly, you know?
Oh, I missed Shelly and Kelly. We're seeing a teleport coming from Doinby as ThunderTalk going to move down. The weak side of the pincer is Aki, but he'll be able to fly in whenever he wants. Hook going to land onto Feather. He's going to get knocked up and rooted. Onto the back line goes Aki. Aki going to land a stun onto Zhao Hongren, but Aki's kind of caught. Now he's got to flash away. Zhao Hongren going in.
Oh,
what a seismic shove landed by Satab as the first kill goes over to Satab. And then going in again, the second kill goes to Satab. Everybody over the top looking for Doinby. He finds one, but gets stunned up himself, and the feathers are called back, and 1xN will find his. A 3-for-1 in favor of ThunderTalk.
Folks, I was coming to this series saying that... Oh, hold on, I gotta pause.
Oh, the maiden! The maiden! All right, he's fine.
We're chilling. You picked that. He doesn't need that Talia Pantheon. He wanted to carry into Fury and did his damnedest to carry in that first fight. Enough to actually open up potentially a second dragon. We'll see if this one's even contested. No Grand Starfall available yet. NIP throws down some wards, gets the bad news, and Aki knows flat. Okay, there was a pause. Mr. Useful didn't come through there. It's Jin W, can't steal it. Second dragon secured for ThunderTalk.
Well, Aki ultimate on top of him to foil any potential play that NIP may have had. That turret will go over to ThunderTalk, and a lot of that gold shoveled into Satab as the Rift Herald is started up. And with a teleportless Doinby, it looks like this should just go over to ThunderTalk for free.
It's big too. Obviously, ThunderTalk with feet secured already, right? But grabbing that Rift Herald and having that turret first. I mean, they're the ones that continue to be faster on the play. As Hoya now, Doinby has flash. I don't know how much he can actually get here.
By Zhao Hongren in the mid lane. He is going quite fast.
I like it.
Here we go. Twitch chat, that is you showing up to help ThunderTalk take down this turret.
I mean,
being at the bottom of the standings, they need all the help they can get. As this turret will go down. Zhao Hongren got in there, but won't be able to do much more. As Satab contending with solo kill up on the top side. These rocks are starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, he's also contending with the maiden, but it was cleaned up. And now Dragon with PB God at half. Shield
Teleport
denied.
Coming in for solo kill. Doinby forced off on the side. As ThunderTalk are going to back up. Satab is not quite here. Does have the Weaver's Wall available.
If they pull this down, like I think it's really favorable. Oh, that's big.
Wall coming through. Satab a little bit too far up, but he's okay for right now. And coming through is Aki. He gets to the back line, but Satab is safely over the wall, throwing some rocks. Hoya doing what he can on the front line, but the dragon is taken by Leaf. Now they look for a little bit more. Knock up on the solo kill. Another knock up with a seismic shove means a double kill goes over to 1xN. That's not good enough. You need to do more. And again, this is what we've been asking of Aki. And that's what he needs to do in order to get NIP going. And he is the one getting knocked up here. He is the one getting stunned here. And he is the one getting picked off here.
And this is why Aki's been getting flacked this split. And like your mid laner is Doinby. He's going to play to help enable you. He stepped up in the latter weeks. But again, this was an LDL jungler that wasn't supposed to see the light of day for LPL. Like this split, I mean, to my understanding, ThunderTalk was not a great LDL team. This guy's like not a top jungler in the league. He was a mid-tier LDL jungler at best, right? Him getting outperformed pretty badly in this game.
Not the greatest route by ThunderTalk, but they managed to find a way on the solo kill anyway. They force a teleport out. Coming through here is Doinby, along with a Pantheon ult too. Doinby is going to land the knockup onto Feather. Seismic shove, not Seismic shove, I'm sorry, Weaver's Wall puts Doinby on the other side, but he's able to get back over. Zhao Hongren is going to have to walk this one out. Doinby going to chase him down, not land the abscond abduct. And it's a nice little pick there for NIP.
Nope. With Dragon in 20 seconds. And I gotta say right now, given that Doinby TP top, they're gonna play for the outer. Kind of feels like NIP is giving this up for gold. There's gonna be an outer for inner trade, and full control of the Dragon could be ThunderTalk's here if Xiao Hongren makes his way there, and that sure does seem to be the case. Again, keep in mind, Setab can actually join a Dragon fight. Whereas
Aki is 2 levels down.
Doinby can't. Yeah, I mean...
Prediction. I know you did predict NIP to take a 3-2 over FPX. With
honestly,
how
yeah.
solid Monkey has been.
I mean, I'm going to stick with it. FPX will be Shadow. I'm going to stick with my prediction, but...
As a second eye, it's just such a bad second eye.
Just
I know
don't
you
worry
have
about
to.
it. Oh, that's an ult.
It just stinks as a second eye. Here we go. All right, Aki trying to get in there. Gets hit with the seismic shove. Xiao Hongren putting in plenty of damage. He is so thick, too.
Yeah.
Heals up quite a bit, but the rest of the team starting to show up. Setab cutting them both off there with the Weaver's Wall, but he puts himself into trouble. It's a 1-for-1 for right now, and the rest of the squad trying to show up. Feather at least gets there. Ooh. The dogs are barking, but solo kill. The mailman able to escape with only some of his pants eaten.
He's been doing his best.
Seismic shove. Knockup is there. PP God gets called out.
That's Brahma the Knot, man. That's the only reason I got to say Grandmaster in this game. At one point.
Hey, listen, man.
Matchup, I swear to God.
Listen, give yourself a little bit of credit, man. It is difficult to do. I'm having trouble getting out of Emerald at this point in my life.
It's, you know what? It's fun to say that I earned the right to get baptized by Core JJ a couple times.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of getting baptized,
all right,
Aki.
Weaver's Wall. Aki dodging out on the seismic shove there, but Feather coming through. They're going to flash on top of Aki. Look to stun him up. He's got his shield wall out, but it ain't going to be enough as they're going to take him down. As ThunderTalk are wearing all purple. Over on the other side, Hoya was able to keep the rest of the members of NIP at bay.
I think the team might be fishing here. As he's going to leave those puppers for a little bit.
Okay.
Aki. They didn't chain the deadly flourishes down.
All right, bro. Hongren going deep on this one. Yep. Knockup is there. PP God close to getting tagged. Leave is forced to flash away. Feather and Setab always wanting more there. PP God getting lower and lower. Will be able to get away, and here comes the curtain call. This might be the first time it's been casted this entire game, Cubby, as they're looking to land the 4th shot onto Feather, and Leave is able to pick up the kill, but here comes the Silent Ultimate, big stuff, and he splits the gap. The field goal is good. Don't give him a oh yeah for that one, but they still managed to find a kill. Doinby's got to go golden. Xiao Hongren getting over the wall, and Doinby will fall. Hoya looking to finish off PP God. The flick on the seismic shove finds him as solo kill is the only one left standing. Now luckily his buddy Aki spawning now. The back coming in from Setab, but he does have teleport. It is immediately going to burn it. ThunderTalk are looking to end the game.
And ThunderTalk, again, I think the biggest confidence builder for them going into the playoffs. Xiao Hongren had a really nice series. This player wasn't supposed to be an LPL this split because the Beishuan movie's here early. Trial by fire. And
Aki?
I thought he really outplayed Aki in this one. As the Pantheon can't find the crits, he goes down, and that's going to be game.
A solo kill will be able to at least get to the steps of the fountain to make sure that he stays alive. But it is a 2-0 series victory for ThunderTalk. Now that is what I'm Thunder talking about.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.